As you can see on the van, on the poster, on the decals, the first word is courage, second word is compassion, and the third word is hope. And for me, courage was based on two main things. The vivid memory of last year is still there. I remember the adversity, I remember the challenges. So there's no doubt it is taking courage to get back on a bike and to repeat that again. Secondly, also to me, my involvement with Muli Children's Family for the last 7 years now, I've always admired the courage of these young people when they get up and they tell their story. And so that to me is where the word courage represents. Compassion, as most of you know here already, I'm fueled by compassion. And I've changed from being a sympathetic observer and saying somebody should do something about it to simply saying, hey, there's something that I can do about it. And as we know, charity, God has used charity in a very special way for me, that charity changed from being a picture of a destitute child to being a real child. And that picture, I'm able to translate that concept to all the children in Africa and beyond in the world. So when I see a destitute picture of a child, I see a real child. And that to me is the challenge that I'm going to be throwing out over and over again to our friends across Canada. And of course then there's the third word, that is hope. And most of the things that we as individuals, as adults, it's all about hope. If we're able to restore hope, if we have hope in what we're trying to do, or if we're able to restore hope to children who have no hope, there's an opportunity for a completely different life. And when the new book came out, Hope for the Hopeless, with that title, to me I was just excited to be a small part of that. And so, yeah, grandpascan 2012 is about courage, compassion, and hope. And it's about all of us doing this together.
It's awesome to be with everybody. My name is Paul Boge, and I have the privilege of being the author of Hope for the Hopeless. And about some 8 years ago, Arvid and I started on doing our first tour way back in 2004, 2005, on Spoke 2005. And after the success of the first book, we had a real joy in trying to work on the second book, which really tells the story of charity and a lot of the kids at Muli Children's Family. And it gives us a chance to try and share with other people what is really happening at Muli Children's Family, what is God doing at MCF. And each of us has been given gifts. Some people ride bikes, some people write books, and whatever God's given us to do, we want to use that. Use it for His glory, for His kingdom, and see where it goes from there. So we're going to pray for Arvid and believe for God for great things, and trust in God to move in the hearts of other people across Canada, across the U.S., across the world, and continue to trust and believe that whether through on a bike or in the written word or in other areas, that God will use the incredible story of Charles Muli and the kids at MCF to impact people for eternity.